We got a ham going. Look at that. I kind of need to keep this covered, but I really want to keep this out for now. We're making cheesy scalloped potatoes, a ham. We got some weird snacks at the gas station earlier I thought we could mess around with. So that's exactly what we got here. This ham smells so good. This has been in the oven for 2 hours at like 340 degrees, just trying to reheat it a little bit. So I'm gonna set this aside for just a moment, but I kind of want to keep it open. I feel like somebody's gonna come in here. AJ, what's going on? We're not even done with this. This has been in the oven for 2 hours. We're gonna put the crust and everything on it, but I need to get the potatoes in the oven. We're gonna make some cheesy scalloped potatoes to go along with this ham. And I got some really weird snacks at the gas station earlier today. And I was like, we should try these. Tate, what's going on? How's it going? So yeah, we're just kind of doing a Sunday hangout thing like we always do. So that's what we're doing. But this thing smells amazing. I mean, it's ham. Who doesn't like ham? It's gonna be hot. But we haven't even put the glaze on it yet, so. I mean, it's ham. I figured with next week being Easter, some people do Easter. Let's make some ham. Plus, this is gonna be so good to eat off all week. Ham sandwiches, ham and everything. Yeah, point that down a little bit. Sorry about that. So yeah, making a ham. We're gonna make some cheesy scalloped potatoes. These are gonna be really good. Hey, what's going on? Mua. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Mua. Let's call you Mua. Tate, I do too. I love ham. So I kind of need to move this though, because we got to get on the potatoes, but I just wanted to start off with the shock. Hey, Chevy, what's going on? Albert. One of my faves, Chevy, Albert's here. I love it. So we're going to move this ham to the side, but we will be back with it. And it's going to stay warm in here. This has been in the oven for 2 hours at 350 degrees. So, but I really need to get these potatoes going. These potatoes are going to take, about an hour. So I'm preheating the oven to 400. And these are going to be cheesy scalloped potatoes. They're going to be amazing. But I need to wash the potatoes. So again, hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday. Oh, Albert, the weird snacks. I'm looking at the bag right now. It's just like the stuff that like, I don't know. I mean, I can show you, but it's kind of a surprise for a little bit later when we're just baking the potatoes. But yeah, they're not necessarily weird. I mean, I'm sure some people would like them, but like I think one of them is like the hot Funyuns. Like I love regular Funyuns, but hot Funyuns, like I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, so that's what we got going on. So I need to get some of these potatoes mandolined up. I don't know exactly how many I need, but we'll probably do about 6 maybe. These are just like Yukon Gold potatoes, so let's see here. What did we make on Friday? I don't even remember. Alan, I don't even know what that means. I really don't understand what you're trying to say. Like, people can do whatever they want, and that's what we do in this chat, is we do whatever we want. But I don't know. I don't know if that's an aggressive thing, but let's not do stuff that offends people, because that's not what we do here, so. But yeah, if you guys could like this early on, I think it really helps the chat. Early likes, I've heard. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out this YouTube stuff. Maybe we should do like 2 more just in case. But yeah, I appreciate the likes. I appreciate everybody. Albert's in, Chevy's in. All the classic people are here, so thank you. I really appreciate it. This should probably be enough, because once we mandolin this is gonna be like 40 slices itself, so that's probably good. And the mandolin is still the scariest thing in the kitchen, in my opinion. The mandolins are brutal. Like, I'm not afraid of a whole lot of things, but like the mandolin scares me. So I'm just gonna carve out anything that looks gross. Obviously, there was some weird stuff on the potato there. Not weird, but you know, blemishes like this. Cut those out. You don't need that. And I like using a mandolin for stuff like this because it means I don't have to peel these, which is great. So I don't mind peeling potatoes. It just kind of, it's a little bit of a drag. So just barbecuing. I love it, Incognita. What'd you barbecue? Before, when you spend time in the kitchen, however, today spend more time I mean, I've always spent time in the kitchen, Alan. I'm not a woman. I don't think that that's like a necessary place for certain people, depending on your I don't know. I've always cooked. So, and people, you're on the internet right now, Alan. Come on. Yeah, Incognita, thank you for the shout out I appreciate it. Yes. Please consider liking this. Like I said, I've seen in the past, I've heard in the past that liking a live early kind of helps it. And that's all I'm trying to do is get a little bit wider range of audience and just show everybody what we do here. So, hey, I appreciate you, Bunna. Bunna, I hope I said that right. Or Buzza. I like Buzza better. Bunna Buzza. It's actually a cool name. Ribs, burgers, and hot links. Incognito. I have not had hot links in a long time, and I absolutely love hot links. Oh, that sounds so good. Love hot links. Yeah, so today we're doing a ham and we're doing some cheesy scalloped potatoes. Because it's kind of like, before Easter, so maybe if somebody watches this, they may think like, oh, I'll make some cheesy scalloped potatoes. It sounds really good, because it does, and they're delicious. But I gotta clean the mandolin. There's something on here from last use that we don't necessarily want in our potatoes. So give me a thumbs up if we're about to use this mandolin, because again, I'm not scared of a lot of things, but the mandolin, crazy. But so necessary when you're doing something like this. Actually, let me know if you have a mandolin. Oh yeah, hey, sorry, Mahamna, hi, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to pronounce the names, especially of our Eastern European friends. I'm sorry, it's just hard to read. Lady Pug, what's going on? Lady Pug, we're doing cheesy scalloped potatoes. We got a ham that we just pulled out. I'll pull it over here in a second. Yeah, just making kind of like a really good Sunday, sort of pre-Easter. I'm not religious, but Easter in the United States, typically people do ham and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're making today. So we're going to mandolin this, and I promise I will use the guard. But this thing, the mandolin. I won't, AJ. I'm telling you. Bonabuzza. Bonabuzza. Sorry. Hey, Alex, what's going on? Yeah, I look younger by the stream. Thanks. I was actually out in the sun today. It's Archie's birthday. Archie turned 4 today, so we had like a little dog hangout with some of the neighbors and stuff. And then we just took the golf cart to 7-Eleven. And I bought some weird snacks because I feel like we're going to have a tiny bit of downtime today with the potatoes and everything. So I bought some like weird snacks. People may not think they're weird, but I think they're weird. So look at that. Perfectly mandolined potatoes. We're just gonna put them in some water to get some of the starch off and stuff. So yeah, Lady Pug Bree is here. She's chilling. And again, Alex, thanks. Yeah, Alex, Archie's 4. And he just heard me say that, so he's gonna come over and say hi. How old are you today? Can you see him? A little bit. Archie, how old are you today? You 4? Yeah, you are. By the way, in these cheesy scalloped potatoes, we're going to use 2 different kinds of cheese. I got some Gruyere, and we're going to use a sharp cheddar. So these are going to be amazing, I think. Now, AJ, in my 20s, I was all about the gas station hot dog. With the pump cheese, AJ, are you pumping the cheese on there? That's what I used to do. Loved that stuff. I actually went to, so I grew up in Arizona, and I went to a Diamondbacks game one time. And on the back of the ticket stub, there was like paper tickets back in the day. On the paper tickets, it said, Angela, how are you doing? Yeah, these things are nuts. So back in the day, the paper tickets, every entry to the baseball game, on the back, it had a coupon for a free 7-Eleven hot dog. And I was like, okay, I'm in my 20s. I have 0 cash. Like, I'm broke. Went to the baseball game. I went in the trash and grabbed like 10 tickets out of the trash that people just throw away right when they come in. And for like a week, I just had 7-Eleven hot dogs for lunch. So, oh, AJ, not me. I can handle it. I can handle it. I love it. This channel, I feel like, is built on cheese. So I'm a big, big, big cheese fan. Okay, look at that, down to the nub, and we still haven't cut our fingers, so that's really good. But yeah, nice and thin on these potatoes. I mean, kind of thin. I probably won't need a whole lot, but we'll do as many as I think we need. But anyways, yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. I always really look forward to these lives. I really do. Plus, I think the dogs do too, because they can sit here and smell all the food. And you know what I didn't do is put my phone in Do Not Disturb mode. Again, let's see if we can do it. I think it's, oh yeah, there we go. Do Not Disturb. No blacked out phone calls for us today. Those have been annoying me lately. But like, I feel like nobody ever calls me until I'm on live. And then they're just like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, actually in the middle of something. But the fact that somebody wants to call me, kind of cool. Means somebody's thinking about me, so that's good. I'm just curious about how many of these potatoes I need. So, love the Betty Crocker. AJ, I made some of those like a couple months ago. I had one in the pantry and I was like, let's just do it. It's so easy. Like, why not? They've kind of perfected it. The only problem I have with those is the potatoes always seem a little bit too dehydrated than rehydrated, if that makes sense. It is a lot of work, Ladybug, but I think it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it, I think, today. Especially, like, if you were doing this, I imagine you could probably do this, like, the Saturday before a holiday, you know, like a upcoming holiday. Get it all ready to go. Put it in, like, because I'm going to put it in this, like, glass pan. You could put it in your fridge, and then the next day, throw the oven on at 400 and put it in an hour and a half before somebody's coming over, even though it's cold, and it would probably just be ready. The problem that I ran into today was I was kind of struggling in my head about how to do this on live. So I put the ham in 2 hours early because you guys don't want to sit here for 2 hours while a ham is rewarming. So we're going to do the glazed stuff on live. But the potatoes, I was like, I need the oven, but I also need it for the ham. So it's kind of this, that's why I got some weird snacks at the gas station. I thought we'll just kind of mess around and try those just for a little bit of that like potential downtime. But yeah, it's a lot of work, but you know, to me, I don't mind doing some of the work, and then you know, if people like it, they're like, hey, this is great. I mean, mission accomplished for me. But like I said, I've always cooked. I've always kind of been in the kitchen. So the guy that came in here was talking about how the shift about women in the kitchen or whatever just never made sense to me because that was always me. So great comfort food. Yeah, totally, lady. And you know, like, what's the best thing ever is like leftover potatoes and ham from like an Easter get-together. And that's exactly what we're making. And I'm going to tweak this recipe a tiny bit. It doesn't call for a whole lot of like extra seasonings and stuff, but like I got some fresh thyme because I feel like thyme and potatoes is going to be really good. So we're going to kind of make it our own, which is typically what I tend to do with like all recipes. I just sort of make it my own a little bit. Like I'll read it and go, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm like, but what else could I add to that? So that's what it's all about. So here we go. We got our sliced potatoes in here. This should be enough. I don't want to do too many more just because of time and you guys and everything. So yeah, so we're going to make a roux and we're going to make an actual cheese sauce for these potatoes. And I need to get those dried out now. I'll rinse them probably one more time and then we need to dry them. And I thought about using just like a dish towel like this, but I have a feeling that if I did that, there might be like little pieces of towel that we don't want in there. So, hey, thanks, Girl Dad. I appreciate you coming back. And yeah, cheers, everybody. Please consider liking this and maybe a sub. I appreciate you. Potatoes. I think for me, it's like cheese, meat, and then potatoes. So obviously body by meat and potatoes. So I'm with you on that one. And yeah, so like I said, I'm going to use paper towels. It might seem a little bit wasteful, but I don't want to use like a tea towel. I just feel like there'd be too much potential like lint and stuff from the towel that I just don't want. So a light on the towel and the potatoes. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I'm just rinsing the potatoes now. Sorry, a little off camera here. But I feel like we rinsed enough of the starch out, and I'm gonna just layer these with a bunch of paper towels. And then we'll start shredding the cheese and doing all the other stuff. And we got to get these in the oven soon because, like I said, these are going to take like an hour, which it's going to be worth the labor, I promise. But I just don't feel like everybody wants to stick around for that long. So we'll do it as fast as we can. I'll try to stop reading the chat so much, but I like reading the chat. It's fun. You guys are crazy. So yep, just kind of laying these out like a dealer in Vegas, I guess. And I'm not necessarily trying to like dry these. I just don't want as much moisture since we rinsed them. So, you know, we want them like, they're not obviously going to dry out. We just want them not real wet. So, and this should be plenty for what we're doing. The glass dish I have in mind, I'm just worried we're going to make too much cheese sauce, but oh, well, we can send it to that person that has cheese sensitivities. Be like, here you go, sorry. What'd they say? They were gonna like diarrhea at the thought of these or something. So, well, they do. We're gonna make a roux, Lady Pug. So there is a little bit of flour and there's a little bit of butter involved. So we're gonna make a roux and then we're gonna make a cheese sauce and then we're gonna layer these and essentially make like a lasagna out of it. So we're gonna do like a layer of the cheese sauce, then we'll put potatoes down, a little bit more cheese, more potatoes, and just kind of stack it up, and then we'll bake it. And then we'll broil it at the end. And I think adding the Gruyere to this with the cheddar is gonna be pretty amazing. So we got two kinds of cheese to grate. And of course, if you're not new to the channel, you know, once I bust out the cheese, there's no dogs in sight. Once I bust out the cheese, they're all three gonna be over here. So they just know the sound of cheese in my house because I use cheese on most things. Didn't we make, what did we make on Friday? Oh, we made bacon cheddar or bacon cheeseburger egg rolls. I actually had those left over last night. They were so good. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good, Lady Pug, for sure. And look at like these big ones. That's what I'm going for. But of course I shredded it or mandolined it all. So try to get just some of the bigger pieces out of here. And I feel like if I make this a little bit smaller than like the recipe asks for, it's not gonna be as dense. So when we put it in the oven, it'll cook a little bit quicker because, you know, potatoes like to cook forever, even though they're thin. So, let's see, probably do, I feel like we're close to the amount that we need, but let's do one more layer just in case. I'd much rather have more than not enough. So we'll just do kind of the rest of these. By the way, don't put potatoes down your garbage disposal. I did that one time. I like peeled a bunch of potatoes and I just threw them in the garbage disposal and it broke. So don't do that. Throw them in the trash. Yeah, if you're also new and you're just watching, I go live 2 times a week on Fridays and Sundays, about 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And we always just make some good food and hang out and have a good time. So got a fun community here. Most people in the chat probably know each other from just being around for a while. So yeah, if you're having fun, please consider liking, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. This channel's turned into a really fun thing for me. I want to keep it going. So thank you. All right, so that's enough with the potatoes there. We need to make this sauce. Okay, so it's 4 tablespoons of butter, flour. So equal parts flour and butter for the roux. Then we need 2.5 cups of milk or cream, and I have both. I think we'll need both. 2 cups of cheese, mandolin, the potatoes, 400 degrees. We're not far off. I'm gonna set this aside, and we'll start grating up some cheese. The Gruyere. Here it is. Definitely probably going to need more sharp cheddar than this. That is definitely not going to shred out to be a cup, so we'll have to break open another one. But that's okay. Or I could break out the new one and eat this for a snack tomorrow. And I'm going full paper plate. I think you guys know me by now. Try not to make too many dishes because I know this is gonna end up being a ton of dishes. But yeah, so this is a Gruyere. It's a hard cheese. I think this is typically what's used with like a French onion soup. You're gonna find Gruyere on the top. It's just a really good, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, oh, see, look, what did I tell you? Once I open the cheese, all the dogs, they're literally here right now. They want their cheese tax. So we need about a cup of this, and then we're gonna do a cup of sharp cheddar as well. But this Gruyere is gonna add just like a nuttiness, like a saltiness it's just gonna be so good. So I need a cup and then a cup. Well, this might be close to about 2 cups. If we go a little heavy on the Gruyere, it is nobody. It's not. Do I regularly grate cheese? Yeah, I grate cheese almost every live we do. It is. It's got that kind of like, kind of pungent. But it's gonna be epic in these potatoes. Like I wouldn't put this on my burger because it does have that kind of, it's almost like a tangier, sharper Parmesan, but it has sort of that kind of like nuttiness and just sort of that, I don't know, just that good stuff that I want from this. So that's why I got it. But I'm definitely not making a sandwich with the Gruyere. So I'll treat him right now. Are you ready? Archie, hey, happy birthday. Good boy. Good boy, Steve. And then we got the big one. He's coming. Ready? Come here, Achilles. This is for you. Ready? Oh, you missed it. Get it. Nope. Steve got it. We got to give him another one. Here you go, Achilles. The big guy can't see too well anymore, so his vision's going bad. But sharp cheddar, it's my favorite. Especially this one. I'm not trying to plug this brand, but I've been buying sharp cheddar from Costco lately, and it's so good. Like, it's better than grocery store sharp cheddar. It's really good. All right, so roughly about a cup of each. Maybe we'll save a little Gruyere for the top because I feel like we have a little extra Gruyere here, which is fine. So there we go, 2 cheeses. Now we need to make the roux. Okay, we're gonna put this back here. I'm gonna switch you guys over to here. I gotta move the ham though. Oh, the ham. You guys wanna see the ham? So we're gonna make the glazed top for this soon, but this is the ham. I had it in the oven for about 2 hours on 400. So we'll mix up the glaze here once the potatoes are in, and then we'll add it in the oven with the potatoes and get it all nice and crispy. So we'll leave that out for a second while I grab everything else to make the sauce here. Because the ham just looks delicious, right? Looks good. Achilles, get out of there, bud. I think I just realized I'm out of flour. I think we used all the flour. It's gonna be so good. I feel like I used all the flour. I'm gonna have to run to my neighbor's house. That's embarrassing, folks. I gotta run to my neighbor's. I gotta go get more flour. I think I used all the flour. What did we make? Fried chicken. The fried chicken strips, I used all the flour. So if you guys could give me a minute, I'm really sorry to do this, but I gotta run to my neighbor's house and grab some flour. Shoot. Stick with me, it'll be good. Maybe give me a like for not being prepared. I'll be right back. Shoot. Oh my gosh. No arch. Okay.
Use twice the amount.
Twice?
Trust me.
Okay, we're using this. It's gluten-free, but we'll use it. Didn't know we had some. Sorry, everybody. Okay.
I think it's all we have.
So we need 4 tablespoons of butter for this.
Babe,
Yeah.
here you go.
Oh, we have a bag of flour. Just kidding. I went to a couple of my neighbors' houses and they didn't have any, or they didn't answer. Thanks. Sorry for that. Tablespoons. Like everybody left. They're like, bye. See how unprepared I am for today? Where's the tablespoons? All right, we'll just eyeball it. We've all made a roux. Sorry, technical difficulty. Thanks for hanging out, the 4 of you that are still here. So we're making a roux. We need 4 tablespoons of butter. This is a little bit over 4 tablespoons, so I'm gonna take that piece out, put the rest in here. There we go. And then we'll get in this flour. So what's 4 tablespoons? That's what, half a cup, right? So yeah, we can use a cup, half a cup. 1/4 cup, half a cup, there we go. So we're doing an equal amount here of butter and flour to make our roux. You get a whisk, don't want to scratch these up. Yeah, I went and rang one of my neighbor's doorbells and they didn't answer, so I was like, we're in trouble. But we fixed it. We're good. So again, 4 tablespoons of butter to make our roux. I open this flour. And why don't we have better flour bags these days? Like, you know when you start to open it and just flour starts coming out everywhere? It's such a mess. Like, I feel like Ziploc could call all the flour companies and be like, hey, we got you. Even though Ziplocs aren't the best, like, it's like, how do you even open this without making an absolute mess? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna melt this butter down. We'll put a well, that's a 1/3 cup. Half a cup, so equal parts, 4 ounces of butter, 4 ounces of flour. We'll just do this right now. Okay, there we go. We're gonna put that in here, make our roux. Put this flour back where I won't be able to find it next time. Next time we're doing a live and I'm like, I don't have any flour, just be like, look up. Yeah, kind of a bechamel. Yeah, a little bit. That's the crazy dog. You know, did the dog touch the ham at all? He shouldn't have. He did. We had a turkey here one time and he jumped up and ate the turkey. It's on a video. I hope not. But he did go lay it down like he's guilty. Dog didn't do anything, right? Okay, 4 ounces butter, 4 ounces of flour. Get that going. So to this, we're gonna add 2.5 cups of milk or cream. And we're gonna do a combo of both. I have both. The cream is gonna make this super, super amazing. You could, I think, just do straight milk with this, but the cream is gonna be amazing in this. So once this butter gets fully melted here, we'll keep going and we'll add this stuff in here. I think I might have added too much flour, but it should be 4 ounces to 8. I don't know, we're winging it. Maybe we'll add the rest of that butter. Make our own. Because it looks a little floury. So let's add more butter. It's not gonna hurt anything. We may not even use all this sauce anyways. Probably only gonna use about two-thirds of it. Okay, they didn't, thank you. Hey, what's going on? Sorry. Chanel. We'll use that one. So a little bit of flour and butter. Cook this down just a minute here. Then we're slowly gonna add the cream and the milk, and then we'll add the cheese in here, and that's where it's gonna give us this really good cheese sauce. But you wanna cook the flour down, because the flour is gonna feel like grainy if you don't. So that's what we're doing. And I think I'm gonna put some fresh thyme in here. I think I talked about fresh thyme. I think it's gonna go amazing in here. We'll do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah.
And that's about it for this. They got some fresh thyme at the store the other day, specifically for this. Because I feel like the thyme is gonna add a really good, just really good flavor to it. I'll put a little pepper in here now. Not too much, because you don't want a bunch of like black specks in there. Not that that would be bad, but it'll just make it look a little bit interesting. So a little bit of salt. And we'll taste the sauce too to see if we need to put more in there. But we're gonna start adding this cream a little bit at a time. If you do it all at once, it won't be good. We wanna make sure this is really well incorporated. So we're making, it looks very gummy. It's like a paste. And that's what we want. And then we'll add a little bit more. And so again, this is 16 ounces, so. God, am I off today with my measurements? I feel like I am. 16 ounces is 2 cups, right? Yeah, 2 cups. So we're gonna do all of this heavy cream. See it now? Yeah, it's looking a lot more like glue. That's good. So just go slow with this. And this is over like low heat right now. I'll turn it up a tiny bit. There we go. We're just incorporating this, making the cheese sauce. I think you could use this base too for like anything you wanted that's gonna be cheesy. This would work because this is a bechamel with cheese. There we go. Just a little bit at a time. And work it in there. Good morning from Thailand. That's awesome. Thanks. Good morning. It's good evening from the US here. I got flour on me. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of sauce, but this is gonna be really cheesy and really good. I feel like I probably could have halved this, but we're committed. We're making it. So again, I'm on medium low right now. And look, see how that's all starting to incorporate in? Once we add this cheese in there, that's when it's gonna get very cheesy, obviously. But it'll look more like a cheese sauce that we're waiting for. Okay, last bit of the cream in there. We need about a half a cup of this milk. Yeah, see, there we go. Look at that. No clumps, no lumps, nothing. If you go slow and mix it, it'll work out. Perfect. All right, so yeah, medium low heat. We want to bring this up to temperature. We need about a half a cup of milk here. I'm gonna eyeball it a little bit. There we go. About a half cup. Perfect. So get that cheese going. The meat for Archie's birthday? No, he had a bunch of snacks and treats. Of course, I'll give him some ham in a little bit, but. Well, thanks. You like the dogs when we cook, checking out what you're doing. Yeah, I know when I left to go get flour, I could almost guarantee that the dogs were over here sniffing. I'll watch it back if I edit this down, and it'll be really funny. Hey, Cassie, what's up? Don't worry about being late to the party. We're about to finish our cheese sauce for the cheesy scalloped potatoes. Maybe I'll drop you guys some by later. It's a good trade-off, right? Okay, so let's let this come up to temperature a little bit. We're gonna add our cheese. I don't know why I had the lid out. Don't need it. And then we'll make these potatoes. And then the ham. We'll start messing with the ham. But remember, we got the weird snacks from 7-Eleven that we're gonna try while these are in the oven. The weird snacks. I'm telling you, I think they're weird. You guys may not think they're weird, but I do. Literally went to 7-Eleven. I got like $30 worth of snacks because I'm like, I don't know what else to do on the live if we're just baking stuff. So I know the baking part, once you have like 2 things that you're baking, can be a little bit, you know, it's not like we're making anything else. So we're doing weird snacks today. It'll be fun though. So I'm gonna put a little bit of butter. I want to get this pan or this thing buttered. So I'm just using, it's just like this Pyrex thing. And I know that we're gonna put cheese sauce and all that stuff in here, but just insurance. Like, remember we buttered the thing for the pineapple upside down cake on Friday. And by the way, that pineapple upside down cake turned out amazing. I've been eating off it all weekend. So just a light butter on this pan. Let me know if you were in the chat when we made the pineapple upside down cake. I could show you guys if you want me to show you. But it turned out so good. It was my first time making it. It was awesome. It was really fun. All right, so there we go. This is our base. This is our bechamel. Now we're gonna start adding cheese in here. And we wanna go slow on the cheese. I'm gonna do pretty much almost all this cheddar, and then we'll do the Gruyere as well, because I really want that combo. So just mix in a little bit at a time. Because if you put too much in, it's gonna cool everything down too much, and it'll just kind of clump up and be heavy, and that's not what we want. God, the ham smells so good. It's unbelievable. If we could get a couple more likes, I feel like we don't have enough likes. That would be amazing. And then thank you, because I think it helps the lives. I think it helps like the algorithm for YouTube and stuff like that. I'm still trying to learn this stuff, so. Oh, it's gonna be so good, Miss Mocha, I promise. Stick around. We're making cheesy scalloped potatoes. We got a ham going. We're gonna open up some weird, what I think are weird snacks that we got at the gas station earlier. So, spring rolls. Love spring rolls. Are you using the rice paper, or are you using, like, are you frying them, or are you doing like the rice paper? Because I've always wanted to try that. Like put some shrimp in there, some basil, some things like that. Sounds so good. All right, a little bit more cheddar here. Slowly starting to melt, which is what we want. And the cheese is at room temperature. It's not like we just did this. We grated this about, what, 20 minutes ago? So this is definitely not gonna have like the cold factor that it would if you just did it. So yeah, it's incorporating well. Use egg roll wrapper and fried. Yeah, that sounds amazing. And hey, thank you, Miss Mocha. We actually do a lot of egg rolls on this channel. I think on Friday we did bacon cheeseburger egg rolls, and we also made a pineapple upside down cake. Actually, let me grab that. This is kind of what's left. Well, actually, this is all that's really left. I brought a bunch to my neighbors, but that's the pineapple upside down cake that we made on Friday, and it was my first time making anything like it, and it turned out so good. Like, I cannot wait to sit on the couch later and eat some of this. It's gonna be so good. It was so good. Better than a clear spring roll. I agree. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit of this Gruyere into here. There we go, not too much, because remember, we wanna do this kind of slowly. And we're gonna try it too to make sure it doesn't need salt or anything like that. You could add some onion powder in here. I actually thought about doing that, or you could do some actual just regular onion and maybe cook the onion in with the roux, but I feel like it might mess up the roux, so. All right, well, hey, Ms. Mocha, thanks for coming in. I appreciate the sub, I really, really do. Thank you so much, it means a lot. Appreciate you. Gonna add a little bit more of this cheese. As you can see, we still have a little bit of the sharp cheddar here, so we're gonna add that in. I want the color from the sharp cheddar, but I want a lot of the flavor from the, what other kind of cheese is that? I forget. Well, I appreciate you, Miss Mocha. Yeah, I just put out a couple more things too on the channel, so if you get bored later, check it out. But thank you. Dr. Naka, you're cooking right now too? Did I say that right? Dr. Naka, yeah, I love it. What are you making, Dr. Naka? Because we're doing ham, cheesy scalloped potatoes. Always curious what everybody else is doing. Because I love it. A lot of people on this channel obviously like to cook, and they're here for a reason. So we're just gonna do all this cheese. I don't think too much cheese is gonna hurt. We're doing it all. Look at it. So it's starting to get like that now. And that's exactly what we want. I'm gonna turn this on low. We'll start stacking these potatoes. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, I'll probably kill the heat on this now. I don't want to overdo anything. Let's move it back over to here. Pinto beans and rice. I love it. I grew up in the Southwest. Pinto beans are a huge part of I love pintos. Did you do them from dry? Yeah, Denise, kind of a cheese gravy. We're making cheesy scalloped potatoes. So that's like our bechamel, like our cheese sauce that we're gonna do for these potatoes. So I'll take that layer here. How do I want to angle all this? Here's our pan. Okay. I got limited kitchen space here. We'll do this. 50-50. And by the way, the cheese that I forgot about, Gruyere, of course. I'm gonna bag this. Give me a moment here. But this cheese sauce and these potatoes, I do want to add the fresh thyme, and I think I'm gonna do. Hey Omar, what's going on? And Laura, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. Let me grab that fresh thyme. Yeah, this fresh thyme is gonna go really well. I think we're just gonna do like light sprinkles of fresh thyme in here. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so without keeping this off the heat for too long, here's our cheese sauce that we made. That's Gruyere and sharp cheddar. So we're gonna put that here. I'll try to go quick with this because I don't want it to lock up on us. So we're just gonna do a little bit of the cheese sauce in the bottom. I'll smooth this around, right? Because we're almost making like, I don't know, like a lasagna, if you will. So we're just trying to layer these out. And I'm just gonna go in fast with these potatoes and just kind of, I mean, I guess it's in the name, scallop, but it's scalloping. So that's what we're doing, layering these potatoes. I didn't try the sauce to see if it needs any salt. Let me do that really fast. Oh, it doesn't need salt, and it is really good. I'm not just saying that. You know, you guys, I'm honest. I always tell you if something turns out crappy, and this is not. This is really good. So we're gonna put some more cheese sauce in here. And on this layer, I'm gonna put some of the fresh thyme because I think it's just gonna do a lot for this. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm happy with this. So I try to make stuff on here that I've made before, but also stuff that I haven't made before. And I feel like I've made a version of this like years ago before I was obviously like doing any of this like, you know, weird YouTube stuff, but so I'm just gonna try to get a little bit of fresh thyme in here because I'm telling you, I think this is gonna make a world of difference. Not too much, but we want just a little bit of thyme in here. So when you get a bite, once that cheese and the potatoes have cooked in, it's gonna be really good. And we'll do this like 3 different layers. So, what am I doing? Yeah, we're making cheesy scalloped potatoes. Becca, what's up, Jinghu? And you're from Turkey. Welcome from Turkey. I am from Colorado. Currently. Well, probably forever, but Colorado. Okay, so we're just gonna layer some more, and I really need to get this in the oven soon, so we're trying to hurry. But we're making it about half the, I guess, density or like layers that was originally probably in the recipe. So this might cook out a little bit quicker, but we're still gonna give it the good amount of time that it's asking for. Okay, another layer of potatoes. We're gonna go more cheese. Starting to cool up on us a little bit, so it's not as drippy, but that's okay because you know this is all gonna melt down in the oven, so it's okay. Let's get some more potatoes here. Oh, these nice big ones that we made. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So we're just layering them real thin, and we're doing one after another, just like you would a lasagna. And then we'll get these in the oven. So the oven's preheated to, excuse me, 400. Okay, another layer of potatoes. We're gonna go more cheese sauce. Yeah, you can tell it's getting a lot thicker now. Okay. We're gonna layer another potatoes, and then we'll do thyme on the top of this layer. I'm telling you that thyme is gonna add so much to this. But yeah, if you wanted to add in any type of extra anything that some recipes like this don't ask for, do it right now. This is the perfect time to do it when you're layering. Okay, more potatoes. Do some more cheese sauce here. Little slow speak. Sorry, I'll try to slow down. You are very speech. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess if your English isn't your first language, it is probably hard to understand me because I don't know. I get excited when I'm doing this stuff, so I'll try to slow down. Sorry. Oh, this cheese sauce. I'm telling you, it's really good. I think we'll probably do 2 more layers. I think we have enough potatoes for about 2 more layers on this, so. And if you are having fun, please consider subscribing. I think it helps the channel out a lot. Please like this video if you could that you're watching now. I think it really helps me out. It helps out with YouTube stuff. So we'll do another layer of the cheese sauce, and we'll do some more fresh thyme, and then we'll probably top it out with 1 more layer, and that'll be plenty. And these are gonna be so good. I can just tell already. No, I'm not overly confident or cocky. I just know that this is gonna taste good because I could taste the cheese, and obviously potatoes with cheese. Who doesn't like that? Someone out there doesn't like that, but not me. Okay, so we'll do thyme on this last bit here too, and we should, yeah, we'll have enough for the 1 more layer. Okay, so we did the last layer, well, 1 more layer, I guess. And that cheese, you can tell it's locked up a lot since we took it off the stove. Okay, so we're gonna add some thyme to this one, to this layer. This is fresh. You could use dried. I just so happened to get some fresh when I was at the grocery store. I always try to have a little bit of like a poultry blend in my fridge. I feel like the thyme, the rosemary, like it just adds that, you know, extra thing sometimes that you need. So having some of this fresh, I should probably have plants, but I can't keep plants alive. So I just don't. Plants and me are not friends. I tried to grow chili peppers one time. And I grew like 1 jalapeno and it got kind of big, and then I ate it and then the rest of them died. So not good. Okay, last layer of potatoes here, and then we'll finish it on the top with the cheese sauce. And we gotta get these in the oven. Hey Riz, what's going on? I don't know, you said bro what, and then milk. There is a little bit of milk in here if that's what you're asking, but I don't think that's what you're asking, so. Was getting the milk? Oh no, I was getting the flour. I went to my neighbor's house because I thought I didn't have any flour, and then they didn't answer, and then we found some flour, so crisis averted. All right, there we go. So that's our last layer. I don't know, that's like 6 or 8 layers, and then we're just gonna kind of like put some more cheese sauce on top of here, and then we're gonna put this in the oven. And with this, I am actually gonna smooth it out with a spoon. Oh, if I can get one, which I can't, so we'll use this. So we're gonna smooth it out. So this is gonna look like the top. I mean, this is gonna be the top. So we want this to not necessarily have any potatoes showing through. We want this to look like really, it's kind of gonna develop a little bit of a crust. And that's what we're going for. So I don't remember how many layers this is. If I had to guess, it was, if you count each potato layer as a separate and then the cheese layers as separate, 10, 12 layers, something like that. So there we go. Okay. All right, so we're putting this in the oven right now for a long time. And we'll start working on the ham. Oh, actually, no, you know what we should do is the weird snacks. That's what we need to do now. Let me get this stuff all put aside here really fast. A little bit of extra potatoes. I don't know what I would do with these, but I'll set these aside anyways. You never know what pops up during the week for food, for dinner reasons, and that's exactly what I stopped this channel. So yeah, no, there's salt and pepper in there. It's in the cheese sauce. Eat ready meals. By ready meals, you mean like to-goes, carryaways, or like frozen? But no, just because we're in America doesn't mean we don't cook. Riz, we're making cheesy scalloped potatoes. We're about to open up some weird snacks that I found at the gas station today, and we also have a ham. So I'll move the ham over here for a second. Yeah, there we go. We should probably baste this a little bit. It's been sitting out for a few minutes, but it's really hard to do. It's really hard to do like a ham on live because it takes so long in the oven. This has already been in the oven for 2 hours, and then we're gonna make the glaze for it. But it's just really hard to do ham on live. But I wanted ham the week before Easter, so added butter. Oh, like to the top, incognito. I could do that. That would be really good. And just add that extra something. feel like these are gonna turn out good though, because that cheese sauce is gonna be all melty and thick, so. But butter is a good, if it's looking really dry, we'll do butter. So this is the ham we had. I just wanna like re-wetten it a little bit because it's been out for a while. But this ham, I'm gonna eat this all week. I can guarantee you that. By the way, thanks to the mods, everybody. I don't know if you're in here, Chevy, but I appreciate you. If you guys are in here, Incognito is one of the mods. She has a YouTube channel herself. If you could show her some love, that would be really cool. Incognito's been hanging around the channel since like day one, so it's much appreciated, and I do appreciate it. So thank you. All right, so we'll put that over there. So yeah, just wanted to re-wetten that for a minute. What is this, Kelly? Not Kelly. Yeah, sorry, Riz. Hey, Uraz, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna actually use the potty really fast. And then we need another drink, I think. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Do I like Turkish coffee? I've never had it. I do like coffee, but caffeine really messes me up sometimes if I drink something too strong, so. All right, we're gonna move this ham aside. We're going full America now. Since we have all this downtime, we're gonna do weird snacks. Weird snacks from 7-Eleven. I literally just got back from 7-Eleven before we went live, and I was like, there's gonna be some downtime on this live because we have the potatoes in the oven. We've kind of already done the ham. So I got some stuff that I thought would be really not great from the gas station, so that's what we're gonna do. And since we're going full America, not a sponsor, but we're gonna have a Bud Light Chilada. I haven't had a Chilada in a while, since probably the last time I was like a rodeo or something like that, so. It's good. It's like a bloody beer. If you don't know what these are, it's like a regular beer and like some tomato sauce, like a Bloody Mary. So, Danielle, I love ham too, that's why we're making one. So good. So if you guys want some fun snacks while we cook the cheesy scalloped potatoes and ham, that's what we're doing. Not necessarily fun. I was just looking through the snack aisle and I just thought, man, I would never buy this. And then I was like, this would be perfect for the live later. So that's what we're gonna do. Some of you are probably gonna like these and be like, how does he not like this? So, do you like Istanbul? Yeah, I mean, I've never been. No problem with Istanbul. Me and Istanbul are actually pretty tight. We go back since high school. But yeah, hey, welcome from Istanbul. That's cool. So yeah, we got our Bud Light Chilada. It's actually kind of good. Yeah. All right. Laura, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you for the emojis. You guys ever had these? Like, I love Funyuns, but these are flaming hot Funyuns. Kind of like a tomato beer. Yeah, kind of. It's like, do you know what a Bloody Mary is? It's like half Bloody Mary, half beer, called a Bloody Beer. But yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna like these at all. I know these are probably popular. Yeah, I'm live, Jengu. No, this is pre-recorded. Yes, USA. Yeah, Danielle, you should. These are not bad. I mean, there's other brands that make them. I'm not saying specifically this Bud Light. It's pretty good. But while we got that other stuff in the onion, tell me if you guys have ever had a flaming hot Funyun. I love Funyuns. What, a flaming hot? Yeah, I like food, Jingu. That's not, it's not horrible. I just feel like with these like flaming hot things, they add way too much like citric acid or whatever it is to make it like spicy. And these are just like, I don't know. I really like Funyuns though, but these are, they're like not hot. I don't really know why they call these flaming hot. This is literally like a 1 out of 10 hot, in my opinion. But I kind of have a high tolerance for heat. Incognito loves them. I love it. I mean, I can eat them, especially like sitting around having a couple of these guys. They're okay. It's not that hot, Jingu. Like 1 out of 10, maybe 2. Like I think the more you eat, it gets a little hotter, but yeah. So yeah, flamin' hot Funyuns. They're okay. I just never thought to eat a flamin' hot Funyun. What else do we have in here? That's okay. You want to try one? Bree's like, no, I don't want to try one.
But I also don't do spicy.
She doesn't do spicy. And if this is a 2 out of 10 for me, this is like a 9 out of 10 for her.
Sadly, yes.
Whole bag. I mean, you see me, I'm going like, they're not that great. And I keep eating them. I get it, but I don't really want to buy them again. Jangu, this is not my job. I have a regular job. This is just my hobby. I'll try the extra hot Cheetos are your favorite. I mean, I'll try it at this point, but I feel like I need to like call the neighbors' kids and be like, come get these flaming hot Funyuns, and they'd come running. Then I got these. I think these are like fries, but they're ranch. I don't think these are gonna taste too much like ranch, but we'll see. Incognito, it's all right. He's not really doing anything wrong, but I bet you these don't taste like ranch. I mean, they taste like ranch. These are dry. You want to try one of these? It's like a ranch fry. It just literally just tastes like Cheeto crisp, but with like just ranch powder on it.
Not good.
Not great.
0 out of 10.
Whoa, threw in the sink. Nice shot, Kobe.
Thank you.
I don't know. You guys ever had these? This might be an American thing. I don't really know. I need a drink though. That's not that great. I say it's not that great. I'm drinking a Bud Light Chelada. We're just doing wacky stuff here on Sunday. Ooh. All right, I'm going back for another hot Cheeto. These are actually kind of good. I'm starting to understand it. Like if I was camping or something. All right, we're gonna rate these because this is 2 out of 10. I'd eat these if I was starving. Jangu, Incognito's a mod. You're good. You don't need to tell her what to do. Dip them in ranch. Okay, Danielle, what is that? Remember, we made this ranch on Friday with our cheeseburger egg rolls, bacon cheeseburger egg rolls. And this is good ranch. I was thinking about it the other day. So we'll try it. That's not an interview. Thanks, Incognito. So there we go. With the ranch we made on Friday, with these ranch fries. It's better. But it's better because I feel like you're dipping it. Like, you know, when you have just a plain chip, it's fine. You go in some really good dip. It's definitely better. It's a lot better. I think it's the ranch, though. But yeah, this is the ranch from Friday, so it's still good. Tastes delicious. Oh. Did you want to attack? You want to try a ranch fry? Come here. I guess Achilles wants a ranch fry. Archie, I don't know if I want to give you a ranch fry. Might make your tummy hurt. The big dog can eat anything. He ate mouse poisoning once.
Let's make a bet.
Make a bet. Okay. Will Archie spit this out? Yes or no? Archie's this one. Yes or no?
Yes.
I say
And
no.
$1.
I say no because he saw the other dog eat it, but Archie's very picky. Danielle says no. Yep. From Russia. No. Chevy's. Hey, Archie. Come here. Do you want to try this? Let's see. On camera.
You won't even eat it.
Arch, you want it? Kelly's is like, okay. There we go.
Pickiest dog on earth.
Archie's very picky. That's so funny. Cassie, nope, wouldn't do it.
Guinness Book of World Records.
All right. Then I found these, which I'm actually a fan of the hot ones. But I didn't know they had hot ones Pringles. So, I'm going to like a Pringle. Who doesn't like a Pringle? But the hot ones, they only had two. They had Rojo and Verde, which is red and green. And so I was like, I'm assuming, I actually probably made the wrong assumption. Because I think people always assume the red, like sauce at a Mexican restaurant, is hotter. But some of the hottest stuff I've ever had in my life is Verde, is green. So, I wanted to try these though. Because like I said, I'm a fan of the hot ones. I think it's cool. They smell like... It's just a Pringle with like dust on it. Pringles is genius. Actually, all these are genius. You make one product and you just put it through different shoots and puts different flavorings on it, and then you're good to go. Wolves in 6. Can you guarantee that? I'll put $5 on it. Oh, it's just spitting it out. Yeah, Arch is like, no. So let's try this. The heat is definitely more than these. Like right off the bat. These are coming in at like a 3 out of 10 so far. Sorry for the snacks. We got a ham in the oven. We got cheesy scalloped potatoes. We're just wasting time. Hot One is your show. Yeah, it's a good show. And there's not even a lot of like dust on that. You see that? It's like only half. But these have some good kick to them. Agreed, unhealthy. These are surprisingly pretty good. It definitely has, like this tastes like it's more real hot sauce. This tastes more like engineered hot, if that makes sense. Yeah, Chevy's, I know, but it's his birthday, so I figured you want a snack. The big dog, that dude can literally eat anything. Nothing bothers him. 7-Eleven run next time for weird stuff. We're in. Have a spread of trying this stuff and a beer tasting. Yeah, exactly. We'll grab a This One Hits beer from Launchpad. All right. Sports, I'll do it. So you said Jazz in 6. Here you try them. These are 3 times hotter, 2 to 3 times hotter than these. I kind of like these. But like, I don't usually eat stuff like this. That's why I was like at the gas station, I'm like, these are weird. So... my tongue's, these have some burn to them. The hot ones, they're not messing around. These aren't like cheap or, you know, these are pretty hot. No, definitely not hotter than Thai food. Some of the hottest things I've ever had in my life is Thai food. For sure, like super hot. Sorry, Wolves, thank you, Sports. Thank you. My bad. And then I got these, which I thought was interesting. You want to try one of these, though?
I want to try one of those.
Pop-Tart Crunchy Poppers. I think these are mini Pop-Tarts. Oh, yeah, Vindaloo Curry. I'd be in bed for a week. Hot. Oh, my gosh. Look, like baby Pop-Tarts. There you go, try one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
These just like looked silly to me. Look, it's not even like a Pop-Tart. It's like a tube. They extruded this out. They're like,
it
baby
tastes
Pop-Tart.
exactly like a Pop-Tart. Like a chocolate fudge Pop-Tart.
And you had said chocolate fudge Pop-Tart's your favorite. I had never had one before.
Number 1.
These are good.
See? Oh, yeah.
From Detroit, Michigan, Uncle Ray's Chips. I haven't. Actually, it kind of sounds familiar, but no, I don't think so. Don't panic, it's organic. That's right. All of this stuff is organically not organic. But like, don't call it a Pop-Tart. This is literally just like a tube. I feel like they should be like little nuggets rather than tube extruded and then like, I don't know. They're okay. They're good. But when I was at the gas station buying this stuff, because I needed some filler for today, I saw they have these things called Hello Pandas. Do you guys know what Hello Pandas are? Because I have Hello Pandas here because they're so good. How much is Django? This was probably like $4 American. Whoop. This was like $3 American. This probably has a price on the bag. $2.69 US. And probably like $2.69. This is probably like $3.79. This is probably the least worth it, but at least it might make you feel a little bit funny, so that's good. I just don't really ever drink those, so that's fun. But have you guys ever had these? Hello Pandas. I mean, Django, yeah, you say cheap. Most people here say expensive, but yeah. Yes, Hello Pandas. I've been buying these for years. These are incredible. I'm not even gonna want dinner now. Pringles in the UK are €2.45 euro. That's euro. No, that's pound, sorry. £2.45 pound. I think the conversion about $3.50. That's probably what these were. About $3.50 US. Hey, so hi, what's up? Welcome back. Kill. I didn't think they were gonna be, and I've gone back to these more than any other stuff that I bought. They're good. Yeah, look at these. These are called Hello Pandas. They're like crunchy, and they have, look, I'll try to show you. They have like a Nutella, like a chocolate milk. These are insane. Like, put a couple of these in your car on the next road trip. Hey, Chanel, what's up? You've been away for a while. Chanel, we're making cheesy scalloped potatoes and ham. We're just doing some, I went to the gas station on the golf cart before we went live, and I knew that I had time to fill. So I just bought some weird stuff from the gas station, so. Pringles one, $1.50. That's not bad. That's actually a good price, but I don't know what the conversion would be on that. You can get different flavors, Chevy's Mama. They have like caramel ones, which I've never tried, but they have strawberry ones too. These chocolate ones are goat, in my opinion. I would like to try the strawberry ones though. I feel like last Halloween, actually, somebody in my neighborhood was giving out little bags of pandas to the kids, and I think I saw strawberry and I meant to try one, but I didn't. Yeah, Chanel, so good. I'm so sorry you weren't feeling good, but yeah, it's good to see you too. Welcome back to the chat. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Sunday. I look like a Hollywood actor? Which one? I've got a bunch of stuff on this channel. What do people say? Like James Corden. There was some European golfer, somebody said one time. I actually clipped a piece and put it in one of my videos. I don't know.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay, I've heard. Yeah, but I feel like that's like the food link, but sure. But a Hollywood actor. Brad Pitt, Django said.
Oh yeah. Take that as a yes.
No, but thank you. Yeah, so no, I'm actually happy to see you back here. I hadn't seen you for a couple of lives. That's good. Yeah, Brett, thank you. Yeah, literally, this is not normally what we do here. If you're new to the channel, I cook. I make stuff. It just so happens that everything's in the oven right now, and so I needed some filler time. So that's what we're doing. We're doing weird stuff. Well, hey, Django, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. So, cheers. So I had to put these in like order. These are not good unless you dip them in ranch. These are good if you're running late and you pick your kid up, or your kid has no breakfast. Like, yeah, sure, Pop-Tart Crunch, fine, it works. These are way better than I thought they were gonna be. I was tried these, never had one like this in my life. I actually had a Taki like a week ago, and it was too citric acidy. It's just, you know, it's a Taki. These are good. I'm gonna keep these. These are hot. Not hot, Indian hot, Thai food hot, but these actually have some real heat to them. These are actually pretty good. So, don't know, but your eye color and vibe is perfect. Thank you, who knows. I've also heard my voice sometimes. People come in here and they're like, bro, your voice. Not trying to pat myself on the back, but I think the voice is kind of weird too. I agree, Chanel. I had a Taki. I went to the gas station, took the golf cart to the gas station for a couple beers or whatever, brought some Takis back because Bree and I were talking about them. I'm like, you never had one? We got to try it. I text the neighbor kids. I'm like, hey, I got Takis. You want them? They ran over and they took them. I feel like it's like a kid thing. But these are better than I thought they were going to be. We should check on these potatoes. Let's go look at these potatoes. Ooh. Oh, what's up? Okay, so there's a ham. Still have to put the glaze on it. Oh yeah, there's the potatoes. Look at that. Oh, those are looking good. They smell fantastic. And you know, you see all the oil on the sides? I don't think we needed to add any extra butter. I think those are, I cannot wait for those. What's the weather today here, Django? Django. It's like, I think it was like 65 Fahrenheit today and sunny and beautiful. Chanel agreed Takis are nasty. Hey, a new subscriber. I appreciate it, Chevy Mama. Animal lover, love cooking. Hey, you came to the right place. Today's Archie's 4th birthday. We had a birthday party for him today. It was hilarious. Bunch of dogs, a ball pit. We made frozen dog treats. Like, it was epic. Jalapeno curls and they're meh. I haven't seen them, Chanel. They might have had something like that today, but yeah. Yeah, so, but hey, Chevy Mama, appreciate you. Cheers. The dogs are always in my videos, by the way. Like, look, there goes Steve. Hang on, Chevy Mama, you're a new subscriber. You haven't seen Steve yet. Let me get you Steve. Oh, sorry, Steve. You can't see him because he's so little. He's out of camera all the time, but that's baby Steve. He's not a baby, he's 8, but I still call him baby Steve. Ever since he was a baby, I just called him baby Steve.
Because he's so tiny.
Because he's so tiny.
Especially compared to the other
Django, I appreciate you. I appreciate the sub. Yeah, South Valley, yeah, yes. Yeah, the little one. So we got giant, medium, and little. There goes the giant, right there. We were walking him one day, and some guy pulled up in his truck and rolled down his window and he goes, is that a bear? And I'm like, the gray dog's name is Achilles. Like the Greek god, the mythical god, Achilles. Yeah, Steve's cute, but he's due for a haircut. So, I feel like these potatoes, we still have 20 minutes. I guess we could start doing the glaze and we'll do the ham and the potatoes at the same time. So let me kind of put some of this stuff away. But again, these have hot. These are heat. These will burn your tongue a little bit. Not hot, but good. And I can see how these are addicting. Just okay. Dip them in real ranch. Crunch poppers, they're all right. Hello Pandas are the best. You said kills. So Achilles, Achilles, like the Greek mythical god, Achilles. So it sounds like kills, but it's Achilles. The Pop-Tarts. Oh, blueberry ones are great. These are just like chocolate fudge.
Which is the best?
Not the best. Reese's the best, not the best. Brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts are the best. Yes, Achilles. Dill pickle hot Cheetos. I don't like dill pickles though. No, I'm not a sponsor for anything. None of this is sponsored, by the way. This is just gas station messing around. Literally took my golf cart to the gas station and bought all this crap because it sounded like fun. And I'm actually kind of glad we did it. As you know, we don't normally do this on this channel. This isn't like a dumb snack review. I just thought it'd be fun to try something new. Yeah, and sorry, I can't spell it because we're on the live, so homemade peanut butter and jelly Pop-Tarts. That sounds good. Actually, incognito, the other day, Brie had never had a Uncrustables, and I have some in my freezer. Like, you know, it's a good like pool thing or summer. She had an Uncrustable the other night. Uncrustables are surprisingly good for what they are, in my opinion. But these are pretty good. All right, so this glaze here for the ham, let's get this going. I think this is just like a teaspoon and a half of water, and then we just do it. So, but homemade peanut butter and jelly Pop-Tarts, I bet your kid liked that a lot, actually. Because I would have liked that a lot as a kid. Okay, clean this pot. Surprisingly less dishes than normal, which is amazing. Oh, and that cheese is super easy to clean out. Awesome. All right. Same pot that we made the cheese with. Archie, Steve, and Achilles. Yep, that's 100% correct. Steve is technically spelled S-T-E-E-V, but yeah, Steve. Yeah, the dogs. Okay, so the glaze for the ham, that's what we're gonna do now. We'll pop this thing in the oven. Yeah, because it says 20 to 30 minutes, which is gonna be about perfect timing. So a teaspoon and a half of warm water. I can do that. Boom, teaspoon and a half. This came with the ham, by the way. I think it's just a bunch of sugar. Do I have a cat? I do not have a cat, and I am allergic, so no. Oh, no. Fuck. My drawer's stuck. That's gonna be fun to deal with. Yeah, no cat. I'm allergic. Can't have cats. There we go. I can read what's in here, but I think I know what's in here. It's like brown sugar. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Brown sugar, molasses, caramel color. That's it? I swear I always taste like ginger and stuff in these. Or like, like holiday. It like has that like thing, but no. Brown sugar, molasses, fructose, of course. Maltodextrin, spices. You can just literally just spices. There could be crack or dirt in here, and you can just say, just a spice. That's apparently what they get away with. So, yeah, Django, that's my favorite knife. Thank you. Favorite knife. So for this, we're gonna heat this until it's ready, and then just pour it all over the ham, and then we're gonna put the ham back in the oven, and it's gonna make that like crispy, sugary glaze. We're just gonna mix it. And once this, oh, it's not even on. Yeah, special. Yeah, Django, that knife, it's German. It's a good knife. It was really cheap too. It's $25, and I've used it for a year and a half. And all I do is just hand sharpen it every now and again, and it's amazing. I don't know how much more of this I can drink, to be honest. This is a little rich. It's the tomato. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Sorry, little side cleanup. I mean, I feel like I've gotten so used to like these light seltzers these days that full like Bud Light tomato beer is just a lot. Yeah, incognito, the pineapple upside down cake. Yeah, I gave out. So this is a pineapple upside down cake that we made on the live on Friday. I gave out about half of it to the neighbors. But yeah, that's the leftovers of it. And it's so good. It's so good. Yeah. That was back from the live on Friday. So we do random stuff on this channel. Cheetos Flamin' Hot. I need to try one. I'm not the biggest Cheetos fan, but I did like the Flamin' Hot Funyuns. So yeah, pineapple upside down cake. Highly recommend. Super easy to make. Seems intimidating, but it's not. It was easy. If I can do it, you guys could do it. So it was really good. Yeah, I gave a bunch out to the neighbors incognito. We actually haven't had that much of it. Most of it went to the neighbors, so. 2 weeks to get them in Korea. Oh, by car. Yeah, so they don't have them at like the regular like 7-Eleven or anything like that in Korea. Okay. Yeah, 2 weeks. I bet they're probably expensive too if they're mailing them in or freighting them in. Yeah, we'll get this ham in, and this should be pretty good timing for the potatoes. So, oh, let's check on the potatoes really fast. Chocolate. Never yellow, never white, chocolate. That's the only answer. However, for something like a pineapple upside down cake, you got to use the yellow or the pineapple, you know? Whenever in a kitchen you can't live enough, mine is chopping knife. Yeah, truth. This is it. It's right here.
No.
I can't do anything without this. I mean, you could use other knives, but this is just the one that I'm so like used to that, I mean, I could probably eat cereal out of it, to be honest. Actually, I think I was cutting up an apple today. And there was a little piece of apple on it. I just like put it in my mouth and pulled it off. And I was like, that was really bad because I could have like, you know, done some Joker type stuff. But it's got to be the knife for sure. Okay, here we go. Look at those potatoes. Oh my gosh. I mean, those potatoes. Holy cow. They're going to be so good. And then that ham too, like the potatoes and the ham. Come on. Give me a like just for the potatoes and the ham, maybe, please. Okay. And this, look, see how that's all bubbly? It looks all sugary. We're done. We're going to pour it on this ham. But I want to make sure that we get it. Yeah, like, okay, here we go. Ready? We're only at 32 likes. Come on, guys, give me a like. That was fun. So I'm just going to drizzle this. And this is what's going to give it that like crunchy, sugary glazed situation. And no, we did not make this. This came with the thingy, with the ham, but this is, I'm gonna do this all around. And they don't give you a lot. I don't think you need a lot, but they don't give you a lot. So there we go. All right. Now I think we're just gonna toss this in there for like 20 minutes. We'll pull this. But there we go. Oh, the dogs are back. Hey, dogs. Little Steve. All right, so we're gonna put this back in the oven now. But, oh, okay, we got one more like for all that. Thank you. Yes, I'm home, Jengu. Oh, we're caught up. Okay, so I'm gonna move these potatoes to the side and put this ham in there, and it'll be done in 20 minutes. Oh, there we go. By the way, I put that foil down. Because I feel like at the bottom of that pan, like having a ham in there with all the like glaze and just everything, it'd just be a lot to clean up. So that foil is just gonna save me some time. So yeah, thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate it. I go live twice a week, Fridays and Sundays. I do some shorts and long videos, longer format stuff. Still pretty new to the YouTube thing. So I do appreciate all the support. I appreciate it. I think I have memberships on now. I'm not even sure how that works. But yeah, I think I did it. So YouTube approved it. We haven't had anybody do it yet, but that's okay. Maybe I'll do it to myself just to see how it works. Actually, I can do it right now. Let's do that. That might be kind of funny. How do I do this? I don't know how to do this. Whatever. See, I don't even know how YouTube works. I'm just on it. Gotta clean up these potatoes. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday. Let me know if you're having a good Sunday. Let me know if you're bored. Let me know what I should change. Do differently. Alexa, what's up? I guess we'll just clean for a tiny bit here. But yeah, appreciate the likes, everybody. I appreciate these Hello Pandas. I can't stop. They're so good. Alexa, we are making cheesy scalloped potatoes and we got a ham. And we tried a bunch of not weird, but we tried a bunch of gas station stuff that I bought. So we're making dinner. Yeah, that's right. And it's kind of a Easter-ish inspired dinner. It's a ham and potatoes, and traditionally, I mean, I don't know where you're from, but a lot of times people have like a ham on Easter. And I figured since it's the Sunday before Easter, we'll make a ham. Heath pie. I need to look that up. Yeah, I know you're Korean. Tell me your name again. I think is it Melina? Or what you like to be called? Our Korean friend? Yeah, so we're just making some, just Sunday dinner type stuff, kind of inspired by Easter. I'll show you the oven in a minute. I'm not trying to open it too much, but, and the homemade ranch from Friday is super good. Sort of homemade. Sort of kind of homemade. But I'm really excited for these potatoes. I really think that these are going to be super good. Yeah, they'd be good. We could try it. Blessed day, Chevy's mama. Awesome. You're having steak, Alaskan ground carrots, and gold potato. We're having gold potatoes too. Potatoes and rice, so good. Potatoes or rice. I mean, rice is probably gonna be quicker, but I love all starches. It's body by starch. Yeah, incognito, send it over. I'll take a look at it. It sounds really good. Because Heath is like toffee and chocolate. Which, I mean, you can't really go wrong with toffee and chocolate, right? I don't know what's on there. It must be flour. Something. But my knife drawer is stuck, which is interesting. Or my silverware drawer. So I'll have to figure that out tomorrow. Try to wedge stuff in there like I'm breaking into a car. Butterfinger pie. That does actually sound pretty good. Okay, incognito, I'll take a look. Because that actually sounds almost better to me, for sure. It sounds actually really good. Sounds delicious. Truth, it's not celebration necessarily. It's more of a tradition. Just kind of what people do, you know? So, to me, it's almost like, I don't know, Halloween. It's just fun. Just things to do. And it's just traditional. It's, you know, every year in the springtime, I feel like it's the kickoff to spring. And to me, it's just like, you know, deviled eggs, potatoes, whether it's, like, what am I trying to think of? Potato salad, things like that. Just ham, potato salad. Like when I was growing up, usually on Easter, we'd always have like croissants, ham, Swiss cheese, you know, make a sandwich, you got some potato salad or some potatoes like this. So 100% it's tradition. It's definitely, to me, it's kind of like a spring tradition. So yeah. Plus, you know, I don't think you have to necessarily be religious to do something. Like, I mean, I had a Christmas Eve party. It was great. Love Christmas. Christmas is a fun time of year, especially for kids. It's amazing. Snicker cheesecake. Incognito, you need to put this stuff on your YouTube. I'm telling you. You make some of the most amazing sounding stuff. Okay, favorite thing about America is Cartoon Network. Everybody take note. Cartoon Network, Chipotle, Clam Chowder, Backstreet Boys, and Coors Beer. I actually feel like 3 people I know would probably agree with you exactly. So you nailed it. And by the way, the Coors Beer, you're talking Coors Light or the yellow can? Like the yellow jacket or Coors Light? Oh, I'm sure it came out amazing, Incognito. Again, you should just start putting some of this stuff on your YouTube. You'd probably out-sub me in like 3 weeks. Just FYI. Light, of course. Okay, Coors Light. Yeah. Incognito. I'll mod. We'll deal with it. You just tell me what you need. I'd be more than happy to help. I want to check these potatoes too. I feel like we should put a toothpick. We could do like a density test with a toothpick, right? And actually, I think I was supposed to keep those potatoes covered, but they look really good to me. I'm not going to keep them covered. And there's our ham, just boiling and glazing up. Oh, I'm so excited for this. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this. I know this was kind of a boring-ish live because we have 2 like long oven things, but you can't hear me, Rubbish? That's not good. I can hear me. I just checked on my iPad. All seems good. But hey, Rubbish, thanks for hanging out. I love it. I go live twice a week. Check me out Fridays and Sundays. I don't think Rubbish knew we could do the voice check back. Yeah, I can too. Thanks, Bree. Oh, it's good now. Well, good. I'm glad it's good. I'm going to empty some of these dishes while we're talking. Make room. I think we only have about 10 more minutes on these potatoes, to be really honest. Yeah, thanks, Incognito. Never know what you're going to get in these lives. Sometimes people call and like my screen goes black, but it looks like we did drop a lot of watchers, so maybe there was something wrong. Maybe somebody's leaving me a voicemail again. Can't control it. Unless I had like a dedicated phone. But I bet you if I got like a dedicated Verizon, it would just be nothing but spam calls because it'd be like a brand new number and it would just be ridiculous. So I'll just use this one. You think it's your internet? Okay. Sorry for all the clinky noises. We're putting some dishes away because these potatoes and this ham is about to come out of the oven. So I need to kind of clear some of this out. More trolls than you think there are? Yeah, I know. My whole thing with trolls is that people will say something to you behind a keyboard or behind a phone or whatever that they would never say to you to your face. And I think that that's the interesting thing about trolls. I think I do a pretty good job of shooting them down. You guys could tell me if I'm wrong, but you know, I've had trolls come in here before and they start trolling and I shut them down or whatever, and then they stick around in like 20 minutes and they're like, hey, just subbed, thanks, this was fun. So like, I like to consider myself a troll converter if I can, but there are a lot of trolls out there, but that's because people know that they can't get punched in the face behind a computer. Thanks, rubbish. Sorry, putting the dishes away. Because I didn't earlier. So I didn't put the dishes earlier, or put them away earlier because I was like, do I want to put the dishes away or do I want to drive the golf cart to 7-Eleven? And I decided to drive my golf cart to 7-Eleven instead. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. 2:03 a.m. Get some sleep. But I also appreciate the sub. I think you said you subbed earlier. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. My Eastern European friend, thank you. Have a good night. Be safe. Yeah, you can ask me a question. I'm pretty honest with everybody. I'll give you about as much information as is reasonably possible to tell internet strangers. But yeah, ask me a question. Somebody just tuning in, they're like, why is this guy just putting away dishes? Sorry, we all have to put away dishes sometimes. You're just fortunate enough to get to see me do it. No, we're making food. If you're just in, we're making food. I'm just putting dishes away. Simpsons show's still running. Yeah, it still runs. I think. I don't have cable though. So I think so. One of the classics, I'll be really honest with you, I grew up with The Simpsons, but I think South Park did it better. Simpsons is obviously a bit like cleaner than South Park, but to me, South Park's better. South Park's just like funnier. They're like more up with the times. Like, I know The Simpsons have all those things where, you know, they like, I don't know, predict the future. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Whew. That was scary. Like, they predict stuff, but like, I still think just, you know, what's the old term, like dollars for donuts or something? Like, South Park's better. Let me know in the chat if you think South Park or Simpsons is better. I think South Park. I just think it's just like, maybe not smarter, because The Simpsons is pretty smart, but I don't know. Hang on, I cannot see the chat right now. Putting these dishes away. Still waiting for somebody to comment. Why isn't your wife in there doing your dishes? Like from our last video, or our last live, somebody was like, I don't understand. Like, well, it's not for you to understand then. The worst cartoons in the USA. I mean, I don't know Incognito. I don't really watch cartoons, but I believe you. I believe you. But we need to check on these potatoes. Okay. Simpsons show, yeah, still running. MTV. MTV is still a thing, I think, but I don't think MTV, it's nothing like what it used to be. I think it's just reruns of Rob Dyrdek's show, to be honest, at this point. What is that called? What is that show called? The Rob Dyrdek, like, clip show? Oh my gosh. Well, you guys gotta see these potatoes. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. I think I'm actually gonna pull this ham out, and we're gonna let the ham cool for a minute, but whew, it smells so good in here. Can't watch South Park or Adult Swim stuff with my family. Yeah, I feel you. It's definitely one of those things that's a little like, it's a little much, depending on, you know, your family structure and who's in your family and stuff. Totally agree. Omar, which casserole are you talking about? I'm trying to think if we did a casserole on a live lately. I don't know. But I imagine if I made, I'm not trying to be cocky, but I think if I made a casserole, it's probably pretty good. I'll tell you guys if it was terrible. Hey, cheers, Omar. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Like I said, I appreciate the likes, appreciate the subs. I go live twice a week, Fridays and Sundays. We got ham and potatoes. The potatoes are about ready to come out. I'm gonna pull the ham right now. And actually, that'll probably draw in a couple people to stick around if they see a amazing looking ham sitting right here, right? Because we still just have a few more minutes on the potatoes. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. There you go. There's your ham. You wouldn't believe what this smells like. I mean, well, no, you would, because you know what at Easter, like ham, glazed ham, but stress about an exam tomorrow, rubbish? Do this. This is my advice. Went to college, did all this stuff, took tests. Go in there just knowing that you either know it or you don't, so don't stress that out. If you don't know something, pass it and come back. And then when you come back, use your best educated guess. It's in there somewhere. You just got to be able to find it. Use your best educated guess and then answer it and just breathe. Let it all go. You either know it or you don't. So you're going to be fine. Well, I appreciate you. I am a nice guy, I think. I like when you come into the stream. It's great. I love having somebody from South Korea in the stream. I think it's incredibly important for just everybody. Like the fact that, you know, I do this and there's people from India, South Korea, Russia, Australia. I mean, my friends in Brazil, Chile, we have a lot of different people in here. And I just think it's amazing that we can all connect just doing something like this. So I actually really appreciate all you guys more than you know. So thank you and cheers.
Smells delicious.
Yeah, the ham. I think the potatoes only have like 5 minutes left.
They all smell delicious.
I think, I don't know this for sure, a trick with these potatoes, but you know how when you have potatoes layered and they're in the oven, some could be done and some not. I think we're gonna put a toothpick through the middle and just like if it feels like it's going right through, we know they're done. Rubbish, again, it's okay. It is what it is. You got this. You either know it or you don't. Morgan margaritas. What's a Morgan? Incognito, you always have the legit coolest sounding stuff that you're drinking. Like, you're like, what are you drinking? I'm like, a seltzer. I don't have any of this cool stuff. A Morgan margarita. Oh, Captain Morgan? I don't know. I don't know how you put spiced rum with a margarita, but it sounds kind of good. I would try it. So Incognito, actually, my mom the other day was at the San Diego airport and she called me and she's like, I'm having a bourbon Bloody Mary. It's like, what? And she's like, it's fantastic. So that's a thing that I just realized. But, oh, this ham. I think these potatoes are about done. I'm gonna check on them. I need a toothpick. Let's check on these potatoes. Check on these potatoes. I'm gonna use a toothpick. I used a toothpick Friday when we made the pineapple upside down cake. Obviously, cake hack. They're strong but good in flavor. Nice. But I'm gonna put this in the potatoes to feel like, because it's layers, I wanna see if it's like, you know, and we know they're done. But I feel like the potatoes like look like they're done. Like, look at that. That looks incredible. They smell fantastic. And this is gonna be hot, but I can go quick. Okay, felt pretty good. 5 minutes. A little insurance policy. I want a little bit more crispy and a little bit more brown. It's gonna give us a few minutes to let this ham calm down. Calm down, cool down. Henny cake, oof. I have a little henny. I never drink it, but I have some. I have just about everything in there. Actually, let's go check the liquor cabinet really quick. I feel like I have a lot. Well, not a lot. But yeah, got a little bit of everything. I think there's some Hennessy back there somewhere. But that's a good spread. the Tito's sweater. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Tito's sweater. That's for your bottle in case it gets cold. So we have it on the strain of hands, which is hilarious. So, but yeah, I think I have Hennessy back there somewhere, but a Henny cake. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a fan of cognac. I just never drink it. What on earth is a bourbon Bloody Mary? So it's like a regular Bloody Mary with the tomato, spices, you know, the kind of like morning drink. I don't know if that's a thing in South Korea, but Bloody Marys here are typically like vodka, tomato sauce, Worcestershire, Tabasco, celery, all kinds of things make up a Bloody Mary. But it's the alcohol in it is vodka. So with a bourbon one, I believe it's the same stuff. They just use like a bourbon whiskey. So I don't know. I've never had one. Like I said, my mom was telling me about it. She was in the airport the other day. I know the potatoes are sizzling. Ugh. I know, Omar. I still don't even know. I think, I don't know. That stuff's good, but it'll give me a headache. But yeah, on the edge, I mean, it's, you know, so I'm not in an earthquake zone, and they're pretty level, so I feel like it's okay on the edge. But let's see if we can, it's still so hot. These potatoes, though, I think we're ready to pull them. We should just pull them. Let's look one more time. Tell me if I should pull them or not. Pull them or leave them. You can see the brown? I say pull them, but you guys tell me what you think really quick. Pull them or leave them? Deep breathing, it'll help. Yeah, if it'll help restart your internet too, Rubbish, I'll totally do it. You love Red Bull. Oh, Red Bull with Fireball. Okay. Oh, Bree's a huge Red Bull person, but not a Fireball person. Cinnamon whiskey, not her favorite. Regular whiskey, yes. Pull them. Yeah, I think so too. Okay. So we'll put this off to the side. Worst experiences of your life with a Bloody Mary? I'm sorry. Usually people have, I feel like Bloody Marys aren't bad experiences because if you're having a Bloody Mary, that means you had a hell of an experience the night before and your Bloody Mary's trying to help you out a little bit, so. But we're gonna pull these potatoes. Oh, man. Holy cow. They smell amazing, by the way. Like, they smell absolutely... This is what I can't wait for. People like coffee, Breeze coffee and Red Bull, 100%. Don't eat meat, but I think that looks really good. Yeah, but Chanel, this doesn't have meat in it. How does that look, Chanel? This is amazing. This is what I'm looking forward to the most. This, I know what this tastes like. It's gonna be epic. This though, I can smell the thyme. I really feel like adding the fresh thyme in here was kind of a bold but good move. But this needs to sizzle for a minute. I need to go grab another one of these and use the potty again. I don't know why I say potty. I'm a mid-40s guy, but it's because I have a kid. And everybody's like, you want to go potty? So he's older now. But, yep, that's same with B. I'll be right back in 1 second. You guys can watch the potatoes sizzle for just a quick moment. I'll be right back. it's like a, you get your fingers in there. Oh my gosh, these are still bubbling. Sorry, house stuff. Had to take care of a couple things. Still bubbling. We're gonna eat. It's time to eat. Oh, these potatoes. So excited. Plus, I feel like letting this stuff obviously sit for a few minutes is the way to go. Sorry if I missed a bunch of stuff here. Something about butter and oil. Yes, always. Yes, olive oil. Yeah, it's gonna be so good, Chevy. Thanks for stopping back in, Chevy, or hanging out. Actually, I just had to open something, so I'm gonna rinse my hands here really quick. But this, oh my gosh, these potatoes. This is literally what I was looking forward to. And again, whoever said that they don't eat meat, but this looks good, like, this is what I'm after. Ham, good. These potatoes, that's kind of the star in my opinion. So we're gonna pull a couple pieces of these ham. Still a little hot. There we go. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. But this ham though, look at that. Just like the glaze, it's dripping all over the countertops. I mean, it's just like a honey baked ham. It's so good. Not even that it's honey baked, but it's that kind of ham. Delicious. I'm gonna move this. I need this out of my way. Super hot still. Just came out of the oven. But oh, that ham. So good. Okay. Potatoes. Like I said, that's what I'm all about. That's what I'm after. We're just gonna use the same knife. We had it in ham, but it's okay. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? I feel like I want to slice this like a pie. Yeah, I think we should. Oh yeah, and the potatoes are cooked. This is exactly, all right. I'm just so excited. It's probably gonna flop out like a hot mess, but it's still gonna taste good, right? Okay. So we used Gruyere and sharp cheddar in this. We also put fresh thyme, there's some heavy cream, a little bit of milk, and we made like a bechamel base, like a cheese sauce for this. I might need to keep this out, this knife. I may need to use this to serve it, but I'm gonna grab a fork. Okay. And like you can see the crispiness, like the brown, like that's what I was going for. Sorry, Rubbish, you can do some deep breathing with me again. If it helps your internet, ready? Hopefully that helps your internet. Daniel, I love it. I mowed like 2 days ago. I just opened my sprinklers or turned my sprinklers on today or yesterday because I feel like it's warm enough now. Oh, it's gonna be so hot, you guys. I gotta go quick. Oh, it's hot. It's really hot. But oh my gosh. These are, there we go. Okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna move that. Hot pad. There we go. Ooh. Try to keep that in frame a little bit because there we go. There's our ham and potatoes. The potatoes, like, look at the crust on the back. Look at that. I feel like we did a really good job. And like, I don't know if you can see the sauce, but it's like still so hot. I need to grab something for this. Because this is gonna burn my face off. Like I can tell. This is 100% gonna burn my face off. But I'm gonna try to plug it again right now. Please consider liking this. Please consider a sub. I go live twice a week on Fridays about 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and on Sundays. I don't know what we're gonna do this Sunday or this Friday even, but we're gonna do some really fun stuff. Relieving myself, still understand native English, bechamel made up of heavy cream, French cheese and a sharp cheddar. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So the Gruyere is a French cheese. Just remember this: if you want to do the roux first, it's 50-50 or 1-to-1 butter and flour. Cook it down and then start adding in like milk or heavy cream slowly. And you build your sauce, and then on low temperature add some cheese and mix it up. And this is like exactly what we came up with. This is how I would make mac and cheese. I think I have a video where I made mac and cheese on my channel. Again, you don't have to go to my channel. Everybody's got a mac and cheese. Daniel, we're just doing all like kind of pre-Easter, just Sunday hangout. So just some ham, some potatoes. David, what's up? Welcome back. I always appreciate when David's in here. Daniel, thank you for coming. Rocking with Cowboy, what's going on? Just cheers. Happy Sunday. Tomorrow's the grind. Back to the grind. So we're having some amazing stuff here. But I'm going to try these potatoes now. And they're hot. But... ooh, we missed the top. But there we go. These are our cheesy scalloped potatoes. With fresh thyme. Now featuring fresh thyme. It's going to be so hot though. I know it. It's really good. It's really good. It's just got this like subtle, I don't even know how to explain it. It's more cheese maybe is what I would change about this. But it's so just delicious. So, well, I appreciate it, Daniel, so much. I really do. And this ham, I mean, obviously I didn't make the ham. Some pig did, and then we just warmed it and put a glaze on it. But the ham, the potatoes, this ham are making incredible. I know it's out of view. It's gonna make some good sandwiches this week. And that's, you know, take advantage of this stuff when it's like the week before Easter. You can get, see if we can get a little bit of that frame. You can get giant hams like this for like, I think I paid $16 for this. If you wanted to buy one of these in June, it cost you like 35 bucks. You can buy these now. I do this all the time. Any holidays that come up, Thanksgiving, I go to both major grocery stores and I get the turkey for 49 cents a pound. I throw one in the freezer and then I make one. And then Christmas rolls around. Now you got $8 worth of turkey, giant turkey that you can make. And they just for protein and just food for the week. But there you go. Ham and potatoes. No salad for me tonight. This is all I need. So good though. These potatoes really turned out excellent. I feel like I would have done a little bit more cheese, to be really honest, but they're very good. And the crispy bit on the edge, it's everything. David, I think everybody's doing good. I really appreciate that you asked. I love that about this channel. I love that about like the support everybody has for each other. It's amazing. Purple wrapper chili guy. I've had red wrapper. The red wrapper from Costco is hands down the best. This one I got from Kroger. It was like $16. It's pretty good. Beef Wellington, Cam. I should. I've had a lot of people ask that. My whole thing is I don't really like mushrooms that much. And so making like that mushroom thing, and plus if I get like, I don't make any money off YouTube. So like buying a huge tenderloin would cost me like $120. And if I mess it up, like no heat this month. No, just kidding. I could probably do it, but it'd be fun to try for sure. So, whoop, lost them. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out. Please consider a sub. I make stuff like this all the time. I go live twice a week. If you're still watching, please consider a sub. I love it. This channel's growing. We're doing some fun things around here. I got some exciting stuff still coming up. Working on a bunch of stuff. I just appreciate the support. I appreciate when everybody's here. I love it. I think we always have a good time. And that's all I want. But these potatoes, I feel like they're getting better as I'm eating them, to be really honest. They're so good. It's okay, Michaela. Don't be sorry. Nobody ever be sorry. Just have a good time. Good night, Incognita. I appreciate you. It would be worth a try, totally. I just have to figure out the downtime and stuff, but it's something I just should do. But we're getting to that point in where I live in Colorado where I don't necessarily want to have my oven on a lot. I just did tonight. We're slowly getting out of that because in the summertime, baking a beef Wellington, I don't know, but we should. Daniel, I live in Colorado. Sorry, I think I just answered that actually before I read that comment, but these potatoes. But everybody, I love you. Thank you. I think I have a video out. If you want to check out the channel, there's some stuff going on. I'm going to end it right now, Rubbish, just to save you your internet. I'm worried about your bandwidth, sir, or ma'am, or whatever. So we're ending it right now. But I appreciate everybody. Thank you so good night. I literally said thank you. I was meant thank you so much. Daniel put good night, so I said thank you so good night. That's funny. Yeah, same here, chill guy, 100%. Cam, thank you again. Everybody, thank you. This turned out incredible. Sorry if it was a little bit different. A lot of stuff in the oven, but we did the 7-Eleven stuff. That was kind of fun too. So appreciate everybody. Love you guys. I'll see you on Friday. Don't know what we're making, but we'll do something fun.